One day, Superman was hungry. As his stomach rumbled, he wondered what he would do to have a meal. Then an idea struck him and he decided to fly to the Bat Cave where he met Batman chilling in his jacuzzi with a bottle of Dom Perignon. Batman asked Superman what he wanted and Superman said he was hungry and wanted Batman to give him $100. Batman smiled and said Superman would have to work for the money. Superman said he would do anything. Batman asked if he was sure and Superman said he was. So Batman gave Superman a document to sign which said he would agree to anything that Batman said he would do. Flash told Superman not to sign it but Superman said it was just a piece of paper and that he wasn't scared of a simple piece of paper. And so Superman signed the document. When he was done, Batman said he would give Superman the money only if allowed him to be with Lois Lane for one night. Superman got really angry and wanted to blast Batman to Kingdom Come, but Batman showed him the document he signed and said he had no choice. Superman was angry that his best friend Batman took advantage of him and wanted to sleep with his girl for only $100 and only wished he had asked for a higher amount so the pain would be worth it. Superman thought long and hard and then told Batman that he would agree to the terms. This made Batman very happy and he said he would go to Lois Lane's house at 7 o'clock that evening. Batman gave Superman a $50 bill and said he would give him the rest after his date with Lois Lane. Superman took the $50 bill and flew away, leaving Batman smiling to himself in the Batcave. Flash told Batman that what he did to Superman wasn't fair, as he was his best friend and Batman told him to shut the hell up or he would make him sign a document to go on a date with Flash's girlfriend, Iris West. Flash was shocked by this and asked Batman why he was being so mean and he replied because he's Batman. In the evening of the same day, Batman went to Lois Lane's house where he met her waiting for him in her room all dressed up. Batman was surprised but happy and he gave her flowers. She threw the flowers away and said they should skip dinner and head to the room. Batman was even more surprised, so when he got into the room he said he was thirsty. Lois Lane went to the kitchen and got him a glass of water. But when she gave it to him, he poured it on Lois Lane's face and her face began to melt. It was at that point Batman screamed at Lois Lane and asked her who she really was and Lois Lane transformed into the Clayface. "Did Superman put you up to this?" roared Batman and Clayface said yes. Batman was very angry and got a water hose. Clayface asked him what he would do with it and Batman said he would wash him away. Clayface begged for his life and said he would do anything. Batman thought about the offer and said he should turn into Thomas Wayne. Clayface said okay and turned into Thomas Wayne. Batman cried when he saw Thomas Wayne and ran to give him a warm hug telling him that he missed and loved him so much. But Thomas Wayne, who was really Clayface, said he wasn't gay and couldn't love him that way. Batman screamed that he wasn't gay. Thomas Wayne, who was really Clayface, said if Batman wasn't gay but cried and hugged Thomas Wayne, that meant Batman was a trans man. Thomas Wayne, who was really Clayface, laughed at Batman and said he would tell his secret to the whole world unless Batman let Clayface go and never chased after him again. Batman laughed at Thomas Wayne, who was really Clayface, and this confused Thomas Wayne, who was really Clayface. He asked Batman why he was not afraid of his threat and Batman said it was because he wasn't a trans man. "But you love Thomas Wayne," he screamed. "Yes," screamed Batman, "so you're not gay or a trans man, that what are you?" screamed Thomas Wayne, who was really Clayface. "I'm his son," screamed Batman. Thomas Wayne, who was really Clayface, looked in shock and then laughed out loud saying, "So Batman is Bruce Wayne? I will tell that secret to everyone in the world." Batman, realizing that he had exposed his identity, knew he had to stop Clayface, so he pointed the water hose at him. But Thomas Wayne, who was really Clayface, said, "Don't kill me, Bruce. I'm your father. Don't kill me again." On hearing this, Batman dropped the hose and began to cry because he couldn't bring himself to kill Thomas Wayne, who was really Clayface. Seeing this, Thomas Wayne, who was really Clayface, jumped out of the window to escape. Batman knew his crime-fighting days were over because his identity would be revealed. When Thomas Wayne, who was really Clayface, went outside, Joe Chill, the man who unalived Thomas Wayne, and Martha saw Thomas Wayne, who was really Clayface, and said, "Hey, I thought I unalived you, so I spent my life in prison for nothing? You bastard." I'll end you again. Before Thomas Wayne, who was really Clayface, could say anything, Joe Chill shot him, and Thomas Wayne, who was really Clayface, was dead again. When Batman saw that his father had died again, he cried once again, as he did when he was 10 years old. He swore to take his revenge on his new dead father, who was really Clayface, and get back his $50 from Superman, who had tricked him, and teach Superman a lesson he'd never forget.